Hey, how's it going, guys? Yaniv here, and today we're going to talk about some PPC tips and tricks. I know that a lot of people who are currently selling on Amazon are not getting the amount of sales that they used to because of the current situation, and so I'm going to show you guys some tips to try out right now to be able to increase those sales. Now, for those of you watching this video, after you watch this, if you want to have notes from the video or step-by-step instructions, there's going to be a link down below which you can click over to and then just go along with those after. But in this video I'm going to explain to you why we're doing them and also obviously show you the step-by-steps of how to do that. So first things first, let's assume that this is our product, right? It's just a laptop stand, and it's just I feel like a good example to show you how to set up these campaigns and exactly what to do here. So first things first, right? A lot of the people, when they're creating PPC campaigns, what they do is they're going to go and they're going to look at competitors. They're going to go and they're going to look at the different people in the marketplace, the people who are selling really, really well, and try to figure out, exactly what keywords they should be putting in their PPC campaigns. But one thing that people really overlook is actually doing a reverse ASIN search on your own product. So if you don't know what a reverse ASIN search is, it's just basically extrapolating the keywords from any listing, right? And we're going to talk about the tool we're going to use. It's Helium 10 in just a second. But instead of extrapolating the keywords from another person's listing, you want to do that on your own. So this is kind of one of those really cool tricks. I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's assume this is our product. And what we want to do is just grab the ASIN from here, copy that, head over to Helium 10. I'm going to have a link down below if you guys don't have this already with the biggest discount code you can get on Helium 10 if you want to pick that up down below. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go to Cerebro. It's the reverse ASIN search lookup. And again, most times, if you guys have used this, you know that you put your competitors' ASINs in here. But what we're going to do is we're going to put our own. So assuming this is ours, and we're going to press Get Keywords. Now, after this does a reverse ASIN and pulls up all the different keywords that we're ranking for, assuming this is our product, you'll see here, if you scroll down, you'll see it has the organic positions here. So it has 1, 2, 3, etc. Right? What we want to do here, though, is actually find the keywords that we're not ranking for on the top of the first page, and then bring those, let's say for at the bottom of the first page, if you're able to run PPCs on certain keywords, you can bring those to the top of the first page. Or, even in other situations, right? Think about this. If you are on the top of the second page, right? Nobody goes to the second page. But if you can bring those keywords to the first page, now all of a sudden you're getting a lot more sales. So a lot of you guys might have products that are stuck on the second page, but if they were on the first page, they would get a lot more sales and a lot more views. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come in here, we're going to go to organic rank. And what I want you guys to do is just go from like organic rank 10 to 15 and then press apply. And now what you're going to see is all the different keywords that your product is ranking for between the positions 10 and 15. Now we're going to search that, we're going to rank by search volume. And 10 and 15 is usually what I like to call below the fold. If you guys don't know what below the fold means, it's just, for example, if we type in laptop stand, this is all sponsored, but these are the kind of the main products you're going to look at, up here, right? But no one really scrolls down like really far, right? So for example, where's our product here, the one that we're using as an example, that we scroll past it. So it's right here, right? So you see here, so these are the, sponsored, the main products, some more main products, and then, the product is down here, right? But if it was up here, it would get a lot more, sales, right? Obviously. And then also no one's going to the second page, so if you're on the second page, you might as well be completely lost on Amazon, right? So let's go from organic positions 10 to 15, press apply, and then rank by search volume. And you can see all the different products that are like below the fold, products that are down low that no one's really looking for. But look at this search volume, right? 7,000 searches for a keyword that's, organic position, 13. He has a sponsored listing, position of 11 here. But for a keyword like this, right, you really want to, boost that PPC spend and really get it, maybe organic rank like, or sponsored rank like 5, right? And that way you'll start getting sales and you'll start ranking higher up, right? Look, 2,000, 2,000, 1,300, right? These are all great keywords to put into your PPC campaign, and that way show up higher and then get more organic sales as well. Another thing I would like to tell you guys about is make sure that you're not just overlooking these smaller keywords like 200, 263, 263. All these keywords really do add up. And you can go ahead and put a ton of these into a campaign. And like I said, I mean, all these 200s really add up to a lot. And so that's one really cool way. Now, another thing is if you're worried that your products are stuck on page 2 and you want to get them to page 1, another great way is to go like 15 to 30. And most of these products will be, or most of these keywords will be on the second page. Now you can see, look, 13,300. organic rank 24. No one's seeing organic rank 24, right? So you can really see what you can see here. He has a sponsored rank 1. So this is exactly what you want to be doing. Is you want to be, doing the sponsored campaigns for these kind of keywords so that you can start showing up on them higher and higher. So again, this is one thing a lot of people overlook is reverse ASINing your own products and working on bringing your organic positions higher. Now, what I would do is I would take these keywords and I would put them into a phrase match campaign for between $30 to $50 per day. That's usually all you really need to get these products or get these keywords to rank higher organically. So this is our first tip, and I think one thing that's really going to help you break through from the second page or the bottom of the first page. Now I have another tip for you here that, again, is kind of a low-hanging fruit thing where it doesn't take much work, but it can really, really help you out. All right, so we're going to come back into our listing here, and another thing that a lot of people overlook is actually using Spanish keywords. So obviously, if you're selling on .com, this is the only place that this actually makes sense. But in the US, obviously English is the main language, but another huge language is Spanish. A ton of people use Spanish on Amazon, and you wouldn't even know it. So just to show you an example of that, let's put in laptop stand, right? Let's convert this to Spanish. So I'm going to go to English to Spanish conversion, and we're going to, so it's called Soporte para Laptop, okay? So we're going to grab that, and we're actually going to go back into Helium 10, and we're going to go to magnet. Now this is what this is going to do is it's going to allow us to know what the actual search volume for this keyword is. So Soporte para Laptop, let's find a couple more. Invisible lightweight laptop, computer stand. So laptop stand, computer stand, that's probably another great main keyword. And what you want to do is just keep going through your listing, your own listing, and find all the different keywords that you can convert into Spanish that you feel are main keywords for your product. Find like 10, 15, 20 of these, right? And just go through your descriptions and your bullet points and all that stuff. So let's do computer stand. So that's Soporte para computadora. Excuse my Spanish, okay? And then so just put them all in here and press get keywords. Now what we're doing here is we're actually trying to figure out the search volume of them, if they even have search volume, and if it's a good idea for us to run PPC on it or not. So as you can see, this one, the first one for the laptop, has 402 search volume. Now that's it doesn't seem like a lot, but once you find 15 to 20 of these keywords, these again are keywords that are low-hanging fruit. These are keywords that not many people are actually ranking for, and if you can rank for them, you're going to make some good PPC sales there, right? So let's just open this up here, and you can actually see an example. So if you just search this up, as you can see, so this product actually is already doing exactly what I'm saying, which is a good thing, right? But as you can see, if you scroll down the sponsored, you can see that this product right here, if on the main search, right, it's actually quite low. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but it's quite low. So it's right here, right? It's next to this one. But when you type it in Spanish, it's actually like one of the first organic positions with only 241 reviews, right? In a pretty competitive market. But you can get it pretty high up. So it's probably getting a good amount of sales from this keyword. And again, if we go to magnet, you can see this one has 223. So if you can get yourself ranked on those, again, throw these into a phrase match campaign, and they really will help you, get more sales that people aren't looking for. One caveat on this whole thing, though, is I want to make sure that you actually add these keywords to your back end of your listing, because a lot of the times, if you actually run Spanish keywords on a listing that isn't in Spanish, right? Amazon won't actually run the keywords because they won't find relevancy with them. And obviously you don't want to come in here and start adding Spanish keywords so that Amazon starts showing your sponsored PPC for those keywords. So you don't want to add Spanish in here. That's just going to make no sense. So what you do is you go into Helium 10. So let's say you had like 15 keywords here. Just grab all of them, copy. By the way, these are the keywords you're going to run PPC on. So these ones right here, you just export those out, put them in a phrase match campaign, and you can run PPC on those. But after you do that, right, or rather before you do that, what you want to do is you want to take the keywords and you want to go to Frankenstein and paste them in here, and then just go to process. And what this is going to do is it's going to remove all the duplicate keywords. Then you're going to copy out that list and make sure to add this into your backend keywords, your backend search terms, I mean. And so that way, Amazon will see the relevancy, and they will show up your sponsored campaigns will show up for those keywords, but you don't have to confuse your customers with Spanish bullet points and stuff like that. So that is a quick tip there, guys. Those are the two tips I think that you should try out. Those are kind of low-hanging fruits that will bring you more sales. If you do want to see more PPC tips like this, comment down below, leave a like, and that way, if I get enough, I'll put one out in a couple days. I do have more that I think will help you guys out. And again, there's a link down below for the step-by-step instructions on how to do this. I will see you guys in the next video.